everyone, this is Cyber here. I'm here today to bring you, this might be a semi-long video. This is just to talk about, like, everything about Hide or Die, since, like, the game's completely going to be shut down at the end of this month. Uh, what's playing on the screen is some really old alpha footage from back when the game was, before it even had a Kickstarter. I couldn't find my footage. Um, I looked everywhere for it. So I found my friend's stream. I did play with him, so you might hear me once in a while if I put the sound on or anything like that. But this video is mostly to break down the history of Hide or Die, like where it started. As you see, we're playing right where it started, and then where it's going, and all the controversy, everything that could have possibly went wrong, what went wrong, that kind of stuff. News that probably people don't know, people don't like stuff that people didn't know. Like I'm gonna show stuff that most people probably didn't know about going on with this game. There's some bad things, there's some good things. I talked to the devs like before, not about this, but like about different things and stuff. But let's start out with the alpha. I knew nothing about this game until like I saw my friend Reese playing or talking about this game with my friend laughing. Um, and I was super excited about playing. I really wanted to play, so he gave me a key because I was always looking for a game like what, like when you think of this alpha, you would think about like a deadly game of hide and seek. What do you expect when you play hide and seek? You expect like people to use flashlights and like people hide out at the weirdest places and stuff. Like there's lots of places you could hide. This map was so good at hiding. Look at all the grass. There's so much grass. The killer had all it had is a heartbeat sensor, like a sonar, kind of like the scientist has nowadays. Uh, and he had an axe. It was very basic. The map was very detailed, and the characters were okay. It was very early on, but they wanted to show what the gameplay was like, and even with the graphics not being that great, it was super fun, super intense. Now they said there's some issues with it that some people weren't trying to do the objectives, and they thought that was an issue. I didn't think that was an issue. It's kind of like Dead by Daylight. Okay, so if a player does not do the gens, your team is not going to succeed. Well, that's the only way you could get. There's three levels they had to go through. They had to get two gens. Yes, the hunter would know where they were, but you would have to figure out where the gen was. So yeah, there were several different things that worked for this game. You had to work as a team to get through it. Yes, someone could sit back and, but that would only get them so far. If all the other teammates get killed, you're the ref doing it. Like, eventually the darkness would come in and would kill you. Or the hunter would find you eventually. So yes, there was, if you didn't want to play, then don't play the game. Like, the objective of the game was to get the gens, get through all three levels, hide, and avoid the hunter. And it had a lot of scary moments, and you had to get to escape areas. There was two, I think, two or three. Don't quote me on that because it's been a while since I played this. I think there was two, and you had to get to that area and escape. Now, what they could have done for this, they said they tried several different things and it just wasn't working. They couldn't get no way to keep people moving. Give them like where they earn blood points or credits or something to level up. Like the more gens you do, the more you level up, the more stuff you can unlock. That kind of stuff. That's good stuff to get people to do stuff. Yeah, you can get points by winning the game or surviving or having an encounter with the hunter, but you get more points by the generator. Doing the generator, getting to the next level, and that kind of stuff. You gotta give them reasons for that. Now, they did have to add defense stuff like they did, but where they went wrong from this to a battle royale, which it kind of was a battle royale, but you were working more, should have more been working as a team. Battle royale, they try to hop on that bandwagon, and they're like, oh, we gotta add guns because battle royals have guns. That's where they kind of went wrong. So we're going to get into that. We're going to switch off of that. We talked pretty much about the album, where they started this, and they were just getting ready to do their Kickstarter, and their Kickstarter, bam, was all out there. They hit their goal super early, and they had extended goals. They had a dedicated server. People were excited about this. People were hyped. They had a lot of people that were excited about this game, pushed for this game. They have some big streamers for this game. Not like Ninja Status or anything like that, but Ninja saw the trailer for the Kickstarter and said, "This stuff looks scary. I could never play this game, but he said it looks scary. It looks cool." And that's what us as true horror fans wanted. We wanted to have moments that we could create ourselves, where we're behind something, we're in something. I'm going to go to another video to show you moments like this. Let's play that before we hop into the other, talking about the next level and what was released version of the game first time.
Location. And it only shows up if they're moving. So long as you're sitting still, you're good. Oh, here he comes. Oh, shit. Okay. No. Oh, my God. Here he is. If he finds me, I'm going to shit. Reese, are you in a dumpster?
I'm right next to you.
Oh. Ah, he's going to open up one of these damn dumpsters.
All right. Hang on, buddy. Okay, nope. That's nope.
Oh, my God.
That was a survivor trying to get in your dumpster.
Oh, there was that.
And then he ran to the next dumpster through his door.
Oh my God.
Here he comes.
Oh my God, he's back. This shit is crazy already, you guys.
Okay, he's going away.
This game is gonna be good. I can already fucking tell. Is he gone? Okay, get out. Are you? This dude was still over here. He went to go get in the dumpster and he ran back over here behind the tree. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. And the killer didn't find any of us. That is the way it should be.
No!
Did he find you?
He found me!
Okay. Shit, where are you at?
Yeah, he got me. I'm behind you.
You're behind me?
Yeah, I'm crawling into
I could go get you. Are you inside?
No. I'm outside. I'm like right on the road.
Hold on, I'll get
He's
you.
gone. He's left away.
All right, wait. I can get you. Where you at? I'm out on the road.
Right on the road.
See me?
I'm moving out. Right by
There
the
you are.
exit.
I see you.
All right.
Damn.
No, you ended up behind
Oh,
me.
you almost died.
Yeah.
You were really close. All right, here we go.
Shit.
Get down. Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit. My dude was being all slow about getting in the weeds. I'm like, let's just creep through the weeds. Let's creep. We're near the damn generator.
We were playing in Discord with one of the devs.
Yeah.
And I came to save him, and he's like, "No, yes, right here, yes."
Dude,
and I'm
this
like,
is
"Are you
fun.
kidding?
Like,
This
I'm not
is the
even
way it
joking
should
to you
be."
guys, where you can hide out in the open. This is the shit I've been preaching since the beginning of F13.
Okay.
The killer's running around. He can't find us. This is the way it should be. They create so much suspense. All right, there goes Reese. And see how we have to work together slowly? It's just me. All right, there's just me and Reese left. We're the only survivors left.
We're not exactly the dream team, but we'll
No.
take it.
Okay, sit. Oh, God.
Stop moving.
Does it go off when I'm just crawling and shit?
Yes.
Oh,
Any
no.
movement.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That's Oh my god.
You see what I'm saying?
Dude, you guys, this is really ridiculous.
See, look, there he went.
Where is he?
He's off to your right, I think.
Let's get in the barn. Let's get in the barn. Hold up. I'm waiting for him to face in the wrong direction. Okay, he's facing in the wrong direction. Oh, he's coming back.
Shit.
Wait, no, don't move, don't move. Dude.
Yeah, I told you this game is fucking brutal.
Oh god.
You hear him walking by.
Where in the? They do have a hyena in Deceit. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Shit. Oh damn.
Oh, God.
I am not even joking. I am not exaggerating. I'm not brown nosing. I can't wait for you guys to get in this game.
All right, so we're back talking about the next level, about the release of How to Die. Now, you saw the alpha game footage. Does it look as scary? I will say it was good for hiding. Sometimes hiding, but like this is last man standing gameplay right here. It was more a run around, hide kind of thing at certain times. Became a little bit more like Dead by Daylight because you could do looping and all that kind of stuff. There was no pallets or anything like that, but you could lose people pretty easily. It's a running game. It wasn't about hiding or anything. But they also, well, not in Last Man Standing. They didn't have guns as much as they did. Like, they had the last person that could get guns. But in the escape mode, I will show you in a little bit. They had guns, and that ruined a lot of the fun and that kind of stuff. Oh, there I got someone. And this is me playing. This is my footage. So yeah, I actually have this footage on my YouTube. So yeah, it's not horrible. This actually mode kind of worked. The Last Man Standing kind of worked. I think you still should be able to pick if you want to be the hunter or if you wanted to be the survivor. I did pretty good with this round, so yeah. But like overall, this game I thought it kept a pretty good player base. It just didn't grow on what they needed. And I think also the thing that hurt it a lot is people didn't want to do the gens, but they did kind of add in the darkness would come in closer, so you had to do the gens or the killer actually how it worked. I'm trying to remember all of it. I've been through a lot of modes here. So what pretty much they had to do was they had to get the gens to get to the next area, and that would also clear the darkness of the hunter each round. But some people didn't want to fight over and over to get the hunter. That was the issue. Most people just wanted to play hunter. If they wanted to play hunter, that's what was good about the new mode they brought out in that stage. Now the maps and all that kind of stuff looks cool and stuff. Like this map is one of my favorite maps. It's the theme park. This was actually made by Crystalmatic, and we saw him build this map. Now there might be some assets that he did bring in from Unreal that maybe he just couldn't create right, but he did most of the building himself. And I enjoyed him working with the team. He streamed building this map. He streamed building the catacombs, which we never got, which is very upsetting. But that's because they had to let go of Chris, unfortunately. Right after this kind of fell down, people stopped playing. I stopped playing. I did everything. I got all the achievements. I played a lot of this game. There's a good amount of people that actually played this game for a while because we actually enjoyed this mode. Now it did eventually get tiring because we unlocked everything, we did all the achievements, we played to the top levels of everything, and there was just no more room to unlock everything, and it just had nothing to aim for. So that's where it kind of fell down, and like I say, it's about 3 months it lasted, maybe give or take, time. But yeah, it did have a mode. It's just they just didn't bring out enough content to hold us over until they could bring more maps and bring more stuff and give us more perks, give them more unlockables. That's what they did do right in the next mode, which we will talk about in a few minutes. Let's switch over to escape mode. And so escape mode. Your objective in this was to. We all know what Last Man Standing was. Pretty simple, self-explanatory. But escape mode was a giant map. You had to find generators, get gas, get in there, stay in the rain of darkness, while people could choose to consume the darkness and become hunted and earn more um, darkness out of people. Some people could work together, some people not. Now the problem here was the guns. You never felt scary. You never wanted to hide, um, and that was the big issue. Lots of people didn't usually hide. No one really used the hides. They pretty much just looked for weapons, and this is my pacifist run, so I'm not gonna kill anything but anything like that. I didn't have any weapons or anything, but this is like the problem was the guns. I think if they would have made the gens like in a little bit of range, and you'd be able to hide actually, because they did have the grass here, as you can see. The only problem with the hunters and the grass and is that um the scientist's baseball bat lit up, so he could find people very easy if they were hiding in the grass. That's the kind of thing that hurt the hiding aspect of it. Like as they went through game mode changes, they got away from the true aspects of hiding and trying not to die. It's more about survival and can I be the last one alive kind of thing. Who's the strongest of the strong? That's what it was about, and I think that's where they hurt themselves mostly. Is get away from the true aspects of the game and try to add action to the game. And they didn't need it. This we wanted a horror game. That's what we wanted. Like I did say, I wanted to make this explanatory of where they went wrong and everything. The alpha was super much fun, and where they went from there, they hurt themselves by adding action and getting away from more the horror hiding aspects of I'm trapped here with a killer and I gotta escape. That's pretty much what the main aspects of the main game was. They could have added all this lore with all the killers and stuff, kept the like gave a science to something that didn't glow, or maybe that is a good aspect of the hunter. I don't know because they didn't use the hiding so much. But I don't want to go into super great detail or anything like that of like I just mostly wanted to talk about like where they went wrong. The weapons and getting away from the true aspects of the game is like horror and hiding and that kind of stuff. Like I'm not saying this mode was horrible, but they got away from what we wanted. Yes, they tried to get people that weren't into it, and it just didn't work. That's where they hurt the fans that were actually supporting them. The men people went and didn't play it. They're like, no, this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I wanted. So let's move on. After this, say 3 months, this moved down, and they're like, all right, we need to refix this game. We need to. We're going to. The servers, I think, stayed on. I think maybe they turned them off. I'm not sure. I don't remember that much. But then they brought out the mode that we currently have for right now that will be eventually shutting down. So let's get into that. Right. All right. Here we are to the current mode. This is me playing Sledge on the theme park map. Um, this is where it did go back to kind of a horror, but it was sped up a lot because you're working with time. They were trying to keep the matches short, get in people to play with their friends, get out pretty much. Um, they did the kind of looping thing that we were super afraid of, with like pallets and that kind of stuff. Now there was stuff you could break them and that kind of stuff, but eventually, once people learned the meta, that's where it became super hard for the hunters. Now, if you were super good at the hunters, which I was not, I was pretty decent. I got a good amount of wins. I got my characters leveled up, but I just got tired of dealing with trolls in this game because everyone learned the perks and they abused the perk system with laying down like traps all the time. They would have hundreds of traps where they would get double the item, and there was that perk of like where you got two gases or two of whatever, and it would always happen. Like they had to level up so much, so it kind of same with the flashbangs. They would stun you so much early on before people learned the meta. It was fun. It was back and forth battle. You didn't know if you were gonna win or lose, and it was fun. But I say about a couple weeks after the launch, people learned the meta, and it was no more fun for the hunters. It really went bad, and I say about a month, it was completely dead. Hunters kind of gave up, and then no one to face, and everyone stopped playing. So yeah. Now let's talk about how this game type came about. Um, I came in pretty late to the testing of this game mode. There's a few other people that were in the Discord for a long time. I didn't come in all the time because I was playing other games. I do my normal YouTube thing. I gotta try different modes, play different games. Just looking for the next big thing. Because I did everything to hide or die the last mode, and there was nothing to play on anymore. And they couldn't play anymore. I think the servers were shut down actually. Um, so I came in where pretty much they had what the game mode was, and they wanted my feedback on what I think of it. And I'm going to pull up my Discord message with one of the devs. Not up on the screen or anything like that, but to more so I could go back to what I talked to him about. So he brought up to me that he wanted me to added me to the overhaul, the test group, and then he asked me no videos. Of course, like I didn't make videos of it. Well, I did later, I think, in the later stages. Don't have any of that footage anymore. I got rid of it. It doesn't look much different from what you're seeing now. It just like certain levels were changed, that kind of stuff, like normal stuff that you gotta balance out, and kind of stuff. Um, Maybe a few bugs here and there. Uh, but he said, "Did you get the chance to play? Curious what your thoughts are so far." I said, "Yes, I got a few rounds in, and I left feedback." But the only thing that really bothers me is how hard it is to find a person as a hunter. Like, this is before I learned to play the meta of a hunter and how big the darkness area around a gen is. I really think it's big to search while trying to maintain two other gens or loading up or running. I spent a few games just hitting gens and looking to find them and becoming very unfun to keep searching. The doc seems very weak to understand. He actually became one of my favorites because of the way I used him. He is only good if you hunt one at a time and don't worry about the other gens, which won't end well. I use Sledge most of the time because his range, which his perks help with the slowdown after Banhammer, it really killed it because by the time I reached them 65% of the time, they slide under something that was same chase speed again. made it feel like the chase was dragged out for too long. I did not play as survivor since I feel in most games like this, the killer or hunter feels weak or unbalanced. I did have a cool modes where got one I got one, and I went back to try to take out the last one before they got out, and I hammered him right as I jumped in and got the kill and won the game. I did not get to play today, blah blah blah. Alright. So yeah, my early on thoughts on was the meta was took time to learn. It took like maybe a day or two to learn the meta on both sides. Hunter I kind of picked up because I did get to play it early. Now I didn't win every game and that kind of stuff. Um, I talked about Buzz and stuff, and I showed off gameplay to him and stuff like that. But more to get into what went wrong with this game mode. Okay, so it was really hurt by people wanting not learn the meta. It did happen. But people didn't want to put the item effort in. They played like 45 minutes. They're like, "Oh, I'm losing. It just doesn't work." People didn't like the respawn kind of feature. I thought that was fine. It kept the gameplay kind of open. Like, I learned to actually appreciate this mode, but once people learn the meta for the Survivor, that's where it kind of hurt itself, like I said. But let's talk about the biggest issue. All right, like I said, there was people playing the game mode before I started playing it, and um, they were holding something back from the devs that they kind of abused when the game did release. There were some spots. There were some spots and some sliding exploit that they didn't talk to the devs about. And when it released, they abused it, which hurt the devs a lot because people were experiencing dealing with that, and they kind of hurt it. And the devs tried to fix that issue, but it was kind of a little late, and a lot of people dropped off. And yeah, a lot of people don't know that I learned from facing them, and like they didn't do it in the testing. They knew about it, but they didn't do it in the testing because they knew the devs were watching, reading the stats and that kind of stuff. So they played like normal. But when the game released, they wanted to get the advantage of getting all the way up and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know if they just wanted to troll. A lot of people were trolling that game, and that's another reason it hurt a lot of people. But there was a lot of stuff in this game. They had like lots of stuff unlocked, lots of stuff to. All right, that match is over. I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry. Um, just like there was stuff that like I didn't think this game mode, like I said, was horrible. There's fun aspects, but when the meta was learned, like I said, um, that's where it hurt the game, and I think they should learn that like they really should have did more testing. Like I think bring in more people to really figure it out. Don't keep it this small group. I think I was like maybe one of the last, maybe 2 or 3 other people were at it that were in there, but you gotta bring in more eyes than just me. Like because of them not being truthful and using exports that they didn't tell about, then it it really hurt the game, and then people not learning to play the game and give it reviews really hurt the game. Now we're gonna get into the darker half of this gameplay, like not gameplay, but like this game mode right here. Um, I found all this out probably a couple months, like maybe like towards a couple weeks after the game was out, and it was slowly, really kind of dying off. People were still grinding to get all the way up and that kind of stuff, but Let me close this and then bring up this. Okay, you see this thing right here? This is a map you can buy in Unreal Engine, which is what the game ran on. You can buy it for $50. It's normally $100. You sign in, you get it. This you get all the aspects of the map and that kind of stuff. We'll click through here. Does this map seem light something to you guys? Oh. Well, let me pull up that video. Hold on. Of the walkthrough of this. I just gotta find it. Sorry. Here's the developer of the map walking through. Does this map look similar to anything you guys if you guys played the new version? Does this imagine a gen right there, imagine palette right there. Did they not build the new map they tried to throw in? Well, they did get rid of Chris, and he built the maps. Well, one of the maps I know of. Now, I didn't find any other maps they used. So, one map, I know for definitely, as you see. Now, they might have added stuff. I think they added a hallway there you can take out, that kind of stuff. This is at nighttime. This is how did I really played. Now, they did add some stuff that would help with the looping and all that kind of stuff, not get trapped and stuff. Now, they did add stuff to it. But this map was pretty much built for them. And they bought it. I'm going to close that. As you get everything here. Outlets and all that kind of stuff. And look what else they bought. These are the crows that they use in their game. Which I'm fine with them buying the crows. That maybe it made it easier for them to just use it, throw it in. That's fine. But putting a whole map in? No. No, sir. That's not good. Yeah, there's some stuff that where they kind of weren't like truthful about. And now with them completely saying, "Oh, you bought the game, you supported us, you gave us," like me, I gave them over $100. I gave them a good amount of money, and they're just saying, "You got the game, but you can't do nothing on it." We didn't think about like shutting down the servers. Say, hey, we're gonna switch it to PvP. We're shutting down the servers. No one's really playing, and we're going to switch it. Try to get someone hired with the money we can save for not having a server on. We're gonna try to switch out to peer to peer, so you can always play this game. Kind of like last year. Kind of like Friday the 13th. Yes, our games we're not supporting the game anymore. They could have still people could have still bought it too. Or maybe make it free for free to play. Like there's stuff you could have still done with it, and maybe people would support it stuff later. Now that I know they all have full-time jobs, people went on to try to do their own thing, but I think this was the wrong route. They should have really talked to the community instead of just saying, "Hey, bye bye game. Servers getting shut down within less than 30 days." And screw your money, whatever you put in here. It's gone. So what? You got some stuff out of it. Yeah, but I get to keep it, but I don't get anything out of it. I know that happens with other games, but at least you get years out of this. This new mode, we didn't even get a whole year out, really. Maybe a couple months. So, it kind of pisses me off. We didn't even get everything that was supposed to be in the Kickstarter. Let me see if I can find the Kickstarter thing. So we could talk about like They went to the thing. They could have they had a good amount. Well, look. We hit all these goals. Custom games, we never got that. Dedicated servers, we got an additional hunter that we never got. Community map, we did get. It was well done by Chris Somatic. And the Crevice Death, no one ever got it. Like, he's giving stuff out right now, but Crevice is not done. He's not fully done. There it is. Alright. Since everything kind of glitched out. Alright. Let me pause real quick and I'll log in and we can see what we didn't get. Alright. So we're back at the screen. This is what I pledged. I paid $125. 4 codes, which I did get. Created, design my own graffiti or sticker art. I did get it in there somewhat, but it didn't work. I never saw my logo or what I put in the game officially. Never saw that. Gave it to him. Never did it. Tombstone Respect. I did have that in. Actually had it in my last thumbnail I did about the game shutting down. Never got the Undertaker character. Tombstone. I got a spray Tombstone, but mine didn't work. Founder's Wall. They did have that, and then they took it out. Phone. Yep. Survivor skin. Phone. Yep. Got it. Custom phone. Yep. Discord founder. Yep. Crevice on it. Character, yes, I did somewhat get it, it was in Finnish. Factor Survivor State, yep. Soundtrack I never got. In-game factor name tag, I didn't get, and industrial, yep, and name and credits. So I didn't get about 1, 2, 3. I guess you can count that as they did. So they did a good amount of them, but they didn't go on everything. I know that's what dealing with all the Kickstarter does, but yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not very happy that game is going where I can't play it at all. That's what sucks with dedicated server games. Once they say, oh, that's it, we can't afford dedicated servers anymore, they shut down. And that's what happens a lot of games that you're like, I want to go back to play it, I can't. And I figured this team, they've done a good amount of good stuff. They've been pretty honest with most of their stuff. They hit some stuff which have been found out and stuff, like I said. There was controversy with different stuff, letting people stream stuff, letting people show stuff early, where they said that they weren't going to let anybody stream early or show off anything early. There's just been here and there things they say. For most truth, they were honest with us, but they listened to the wrong people. They listened to true horror fans. That was their biggest downfall, that they didn't listen or understand that the true horror fans were there to help them, not these people just coming in and say, hey, I want to play your game, but it needs to do this, and this. And that's where it went wrong. That's the biggest thing I can say coming from this. And now we're left with a dead game that's literally going to be dead. But I don't want to keep rambling on, guys. This video has been pretty long. It's 36 minutes, which was what I was thinking. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed my history of this game and the info I brought out. I know there wasn't a whole lot, but I don't have all the history of everything. I just can show what I found and what I have. But I hope you guys leave a like, and I'll see everyone in the next video. Peace.
Attention viewer, if you enjoyed that video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe.